Good morning, ladies. How are you? Hope you're well and I hope you can hear me. I'm out on my walk and I've got this message in me to deliver to you today. Um, oh, I've just seen some horses. I don't know whether I can, let me see if I can turn and then you can see these gorgeous horses. Oh my goodness, look at them. Oh, uh. She says, I don't really see them in the background there. There we go. Two gorgeous horses. The lighting's not that great. There they go. There they are. Oh, actually, let me see if I can turn. Oh, wow. Oh, there you go. Two lovely horses. Look at them. Sharing some time together. And one's walking away because I'm getting a bit nosy. There you go. Anyway, I never came on live to talk to you about horses today, but I've got this message, and as usual, I've got my notes so that I can deliver well to you all. And the message is when you have a challenging day or you keep experiencing the same challenges, do this to be in calm rest. How many of you know we all face challenges? We're all facing challenges every day. But we have so many choices that sometimes when you're in the midst of that challenge, you think to yourself, am I ever going to get out of this? It's just too much. I can't take this anymore. It's painful. It's so many things that go on in our head, in our mind. So the other day I had a challenging day. I had a challenging day. And I'm still on my journey learning to live from calm rest. And when you've spent years being in stress, being in fear, being in anxiety, being in anger, and you default back to that, the main thing is not to beat yourself up about it, okay? So number one is to let out your frustration, not let out your frustration on other people, but just rant to yourself. Come out into somewhere like this, somewhere spacious, you know, where it's peaceful and quiet. There's the odd person around here and there, but just have a rant. Have a rant about how you feel. Be honest with yourself about how you feel. Don't, actually, I'm going to walk this way because then the sun is. Don't rant. Don't try and positive it away, the challenge away, but just be honest about how you feel. Let out your frustrations. You can scream into a pillow, shout, jump, shake your body, whatever it is to express how you're feeling. Okay, that's the main thing, is to express how you're feeling, not to hold it in and think like, oh, you know, it's okay, there's a challenge, but I've got it going, I've got it all together. No, the more we do that, the more stressful it is to us. Okay, so that's number one. And in fact, well, you know what challenges you're facing. Number two is observe the perspective that you are thinking about. What is your perspective about the challenge? Are you falling into victim mode, and are you saying to yourself, oh, why me? Why is this happening? It's always like this. We exaggerate, we generalize, we use language that generalizes that it's always happening to me, it's always me, why is this always happening? We put ourselves into victim mode. When we do that, we're not in a place of calm rest. We're not in a place where we can hear our wisdom speaking to us as to what to do in the midst of the challenge. Okay? And I'll speak a bit about that in my next point. But just be observant of your perspective of the challenge. Be observant of the stories that you're telling yourself, the stories that are coming into your head, the thoughts that are coming into your head about the challenge. And just be observant of that. And then my next point is ask, how do I grow through this? Challenges challenges are with us for, they're with us for a reason. As I say, everything happens for a reason and for a season. And challenges are with us for a reason. So ask yourself, okay, this challenge has happened. Um, it might be abnormal. It might be abnormal to you. It might be abnormal to other people. Um, but just ask yourself, how can I grow through this? Why has this challenge come to me? Yeah, because maybe there's something in there that you've still got to overcome in order for you to grow. We've got to, we've got to be mindful there are certain things that we wish for. Those of us who set goals, those of us who have visions of where we desire to be in life, visions of how we want to help people, we've got to bear in mind that in order for us to be in that position to be able to help people or to grow or to be in that place where we desire to be emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, we've got to go through a series of testings, okay? As I've heard it said, there is no testimony without a test. There is no testimony without a test, okay? You cannot be at a certain level or a certain status until you've been stretched. You've got to be proven. You've got to go, like bread is proven, isn't it? When we're making bread with yeast, we've got to prove the yeast. We've got to knead it. We've got to stretch the dough. We've got to slap it down. We've got to put it somewhere to prove and to rise. And if we're not going through that process, and the process is designed to get rid of anything that doesn't suit us, anything that's not going to be useful for us in the place we desire to go. I heard it said the other day that, vision yourself like, your vision is on the top floor of a tall building, say like floor 15. And you're trying to get up to floor 15 and you see everyone's gathered at floor number 1, and that's where everyone's moaning and complaining and groaning and why me mentality, etc. And then you move up to level 2 and there's less people. Then you move up, and say you get to level 5 and people are having a bit of a party. They're like, yeah, we made it, we're away from level 1, and you think, okay, but why are you on level 5? What about going all the way up to level 15? And people are like, oh, no, that's too hard. That is way too hard. And you're like, well, is there a lift? No, there's no lift. You have to take the stairs. And if you know what it's like when we're in a building and, sometimes if you're feeling tired, you're just like, you know what, it's too far to go upstairs. Let me take the lift. And there's no lift or the lift is not working. And you're just like, you feel it in your legs. You feel that your body is working. Your mind starts speaking to you like, stop, I need to rest. Why are you doing this to me? That is what it's like with our lives. When we're facing challenges, the challenges are there to prove us, the challenges are there to stretch us, the challenges are there to help us to grow. So point 3 is, how can I grow through this challenge? And point 4 is, you have a choice. We all have a choice how we position ourselves in the challenge. We can either camp out in the position of stress, urgency, anxiety, and fear, or we, and some of us, I've done it myself. Taking out real estate, as the Americans say, taking out real estate, or you bought property in that area of stress. You're not coming out. You're not coming out of the stress. You're not coming out of the fear. You're not coming out of the anxiety because it feels safe. Yeah, it feels safe. Or we have a choice of moving into the arena and living from a place of calm rest. Now, I had to learn this enormously when I had my health crisis in 2018 and came out of hospital, and I just wanted to. There was an urgency in me to get back to normal, quote unquote normal. There was just urgency in me. There was an anxiety in me there was a fear in me to want to get back to normal, to want to feel better, to want to feel healthier again, to want to get back to doing my business, to want to get back to doing things that I was doing before I was in hospital. And then when I realised that that was not what my body required, and that was not the position I needed to get myself into, I had to work my way out of that and position myself to live from calm rest. So you have a choice, either to stay in that arena of stress. And like I said, at the beginning, point one is, letting out your frustrations, again, not on other people, but just letting your frustrations out, having a tantrum, whatever. But don't camp out there. Don't take real estate up in there. You want to come out of that. You don't want to spend too much time in there. I've heard people say that they sometimes give themselves 5 minutes, or they'll say, right, I'm taking an hour and I'm going to really, delve into this and rant about how I'm feeling and why this is all happening to me. And once that hour or that time is done, that's it. They don't visit there again. They come out of there completely. So you could try that. That might work for you. But just be mindful of camping in that arena of stress, of fear, of anger, anxiety, the urgency to want to get out of the challenge, you might want to say, oh, it's too painful, let me meditate my way out of it, let me pray my way out of it, let me talk to as many friends as I can that maybe one of them can help me get out of this challenge quickly. But again, the challenges come for a reason, it's come for a season, and know this, we don't know how long the challenges are going to be for, but there is always an expiry to that challenge. There is always an expiry time, there's always an expiry date, there's always an end time. Challenges are temporary. They are temporary and they are for our growth. And, I'm talking to myself as I'm sharing this video with you. Believe me, I'm talking to myself as well. And these are messages that we need to be telling ourselves and talking to ourselves about, so that we are in that place of calm rest. Is there anything else? Yeah, and love yourself through it as well. Love yourself through it. Don't beat yourself up. Even if the challenge has come because you made a mistake. Well, for me, there's no such thing as a mistake. It's learning, it's feedback. Even if you believe that you're the cause of the challenge, don't beat yourself up. Again, you're putting yourself in that arena of stress and anxiety, and you don't need to be there. Move into the area of love and peace. Move into the area of healthy emotions. Sometimes you can find it's really beneficial to reach out and help other people in the process. Because that takes your mind, that takes your attention away from the pain and the challenge that you're facing or that you're in. And sometimes by doing that, your challenge can actually be resolved in the process. Your challenge can actually be resolved in the process of you looking away from the challenge and you focusing on helping somebody else. Someone else with their pain, someone else with their challenge, someone else with their problem. And often when we hear about other people's challenges and pains that they're going through, sometimes you just think, you know what? Boy, I thought mine was bad, but theirs is like 100 times worse than mine. So let me just be grateful for what's going on. And it just kind of humbles you. So I think that's it. So I hope this helps any one of you who is facing a challenge right now. You're having a challenging day. Maybe your week has started off with a bit of a challenge. Maybe you just keep coming up against these challenges. They just keep coming up against you. You just think, when am I going to get a break from this? Be rest assured, everything works out together for good. Everything works out together for good. Just stay in your realm of calm rest. Stay in the realm of calm rest. Live in that place of calm rest. Don't take up space, real estate in the arena of stress, urgency, anxiety. it just makes it worse, and it prolongs the challenge as well. So I trust you find this helpful. Share this video with somebody you know will benefit from the message that I've shared, and or tag someone in this video. And if you need help yourself and you think, you know what, yep, I'm going through challenges at the moment and I need to be able to shift into that place of living from calm rest, then explore the program that I do. I do a program called Live from Calm Rest, and I do it's in two forms: a breakthrough to calm rest, which is a short session where we unravel you out of the stress, out of the fear, out of the anxiety, out of the urgency, and help you to kickstart. It's more of a kickstart session, kickstart you to living from calm rest. And then the other part that I do to on my program or my sessions is I do a five-part session, which can be done over 5 weeks or it can be done over 10 weeks. And that helps you to go deeper, to really look at what is the root of the stress, what is the root of the fear, the anxiety, what's keeping you in that arena of stress and burnout and overwhelm and wearing yourself out, and helping you to make that progressive shift towards living from calm rest. So if you want to work with me and this sounds good to you, then send me a direct message and I'll get back to you. We can do a free 30-minute call online, and then we'll take it from there. We'll explore, we'll see if we're a good fit, and then we'll take it from there. Anyway, let me give you one last gorgeous view of where I am. It's so peaceful here. You've got the odd person here who is doing their jogging. There's some fields behind me. People are walking, and yeah, it's just gorgeous here. So wherever you are, if it's sunny where you are, I trust it's sunny where you are. I hope it's sunny where you are. Get outdoors, breathe, release, and move into that arena of calm rest. And I will see you in a next video. Bye for now.